What's up, wrestling crew, and welcome back to another video. It is Alessio here, and today on the channel, I've got another figure video. So as you guys know, my wrestling figure collection is absolutely huge. I've been collecting figures for pretty much 15 years plus. 20 now. I was really started collecting when I was like 4 or 5 years old. So I do have a bunch of figures, and I have favorites. I have favorite figures in my collection, and that's what today's video is. It is my favorite WWE figures in my figure collection. Can't wait to show you guys here. I think I'm gonna have around a little more than 10. These are just my complete favorites. These are like, I've narrowed it down to the best of the favorites. So can't wait to get into it. Let's go. So first figure, I'm gonna start. So if you guys know who my favorite wrestler is, you guys probably guess who this is. This is not the first time he'll pop up in this list. It is Seth Rollins. This is the basic Seth Rollins. This is like his WrestleMania. This is like his authority when he was with the authority attire. This is like from WrestleMania 31 as well when he cashed in Money in the Bank. This is the gear from that. It came with a basic with the Money in the Bank briefcase, if my memory is correct. But yeah, not the first time he's gonna be in this list is the Architect. But he had this really awesome Seth Rollins figure. And it's not the first Seth in this video. So good start to my favorites there. Next up, which one I want to go? There's a lot of good ones here. A lot of good ones here. I'll go with this one. It's The Miz. So, yeah, so when you look at it, pretty basic Miz. But this is actually just one of my first figures in general. I've had this for so long. Like I said, I've really been collecting figures for like over 15 years. This Miz is so cool. B Miz on the back. There's like a classic, like, you know, early 2010s Miz. And yeah, I've had it for like a while. I've had it for at least like 10 years. So yeah, there's Miz. Pretty cool. I think that one's pretty cool. Some are based on gears, as you'll see. Some are just like, you know, how long I've had it. It's just really become my favorite figure. Just like that Miz right there. The next up is just, this is more a character that I enjoy. This is a fun figure. I'm on the things right now. It is the bunny. The bunny from Adam Rose's Rosebuds. I found this. I literally bought this year. I found it at a toy show. And I'm like, I have to get this. It's the bunny. And this figure is so awesome. It was in a 2-pack with Adam Rose. I just found like the bunny in the solo, so I'm about to get it. The head scan's awesome. There's carrots in the like the pockets because, like, you know, bunnies love carrots. There's a little tail. This figure is absolutely awesome. Yeah, WrestleMania was on Easter this year, so I gotta do some stuff like that. But yeah, this figure is awesome. It's one of my favorites already. It took way too long for me to find this. Because I'm like, oh, I need this in my collection. So there is the bunny. Super cool. This figure, and he's pretty big. It's a pretty big figure as well, which is very cool. So there's the bunny right there. Next up is probably one of my favorite women's figures of all time, if not my favorite women's figure of all time. Hands down, one of the best figures of all time in the women's division. Io Sky. She was on Io Shirai this time. This is Elite 79. Just an awesome figure. Like, I remember this came out. This was like in like 2020 when this came out, and it was just like super hyped up. This figure's super awesome. It's just absolutely awesome. Like, look at all of this here. It's just such a good figure. I don't know, the head scan. People went crazy over this figure. I was one. It came with the jacket as well. I'll include the accessories at like the end of this video probably. But yeah, super awesome Io Sky. Io Shirai. Whatever you want to call her. Just amazing figure. Next up is... who do I want to go? There's a lot of good ones here. Let's go with this one. Why not? It is the Ultimate Edition Undertaker. Another awesome figure. This is probably one of my biggest figures in my collection, other than like the Big Show and stuff like that. I just love the Attitude Era. Like, you know, I never watched it, obviously, because, you know, I'm too young. Or not too young, I just, you know, wasn't born yet. But yeah, And like I never got to watch Attitude Era live, but like yeah, I went back. I'm like, this time was so sick. You know, with Undertaker, Stone Cold, Kane. Just I love this era of Undertaker. And when his Ultimate Edition came out, it was so hyped. Comes with a massive jacket as well. But yeah, Undertaker's one of my favorite wrestlers, of course, of all time as well. In general, I have a bunch of Undertaker figures as well. And this Ultimate Edition just honestly takes the cake. It's why it's in my favorites. Like, I've only had this one for around about a year. Because it was in... Which Ultimate? It was in with the Roman... No, not Roman. Yeah, Roman. I forget which Ultimate Edition. If you know, comment down below. But it's like, yeah. I think a year and a half ago. It was Roman and who else? I don't know. I'm like, there's so many elites and Ultimate Edition lines. I lose track. Okay, so if you know who... For this next one, if you know who my favorite all-time wrestler is, this won't be a surprise. Like, he had to be on this list. On this day, I see clearly the rated R superstar, Edge. Edge is my all-time favorite wrestler. My fellow Canadian. This is the gear from WrestleMania 36. Like, literally, when he came back at the Royal Rumble 2020, it was one of my greatest wrestling moments of all time. I remember watching it on the TV live, screaming. I love the gray and red gear. You got the Edge hands on the kick pads there. Great head scan. I never got the Ultimate Edition Edge. I'm still looking for it. If I see it somewhere, I'm definitely gonna buy it. But I never got that Ultimate Edition Edge with the spearhead. So hoping to get that one day. But yeah, this Edge is absolutely sick. Elite 83. I'm trying to remember what Elite lines they all came from. That's another challenge for today. Next one is, so as I mentioned, love the Attitude Era. This Attitude Era seems so cool of a time to be watching wrestling. And much like Undertaker, this next one is Kane, the big red monster. So like Attitude Era was my favorite era of Undertaker, or just like I think it was. Kane, like this was probably his best era with the mask. Like when he came down with his like classic theme, it's so good. Like the red, like the fire. This mask is absolutely awesome. This is the Monday Night Wars. This is another figure I haven't had for that long. It's from the Monday Night Wars series from like this year. I only got it this year, in 2025. But it's so cool. Like I love this era Kane. Like when that came out, I'm like, oh, I need that. I haven't collected this whole Monday Night Wars set, but yeah, definitely one of my favorite figures. Just so sick. Look at that. There's Kane. The next one, another woman's figure. It is the man, Becky Lynch. This is the WrestleMania 36 basic. It's based off from WrestleMania 36 basic line. It's based off her WrestleMania 35 gear when she won the winner take all, the first woman to win a WrestleMania main event. There is an Ultimate Edition of this, but I never picked it up. And like this is actually the first women's figure I ever got for my collection. I didn't start collecting women's figures until like, you know, very late, because like I took like a couple breaks during my collection. It was really only getting a few, but ever since I've really gotten, you know, my own money. I've been buying figures for myself. I'm like, okay, gotta get some different ones. So Becky, probably one of my favorite women's wrestlers. Of course, you know, I love Seth Rollins, my favorite. So, of course, Becky is a close favorite as well. But I love this Becky. Absolutely, the Becky gear. WrestleMania 35 is awesome. And that whole Becky, like, when she started, then she, like, became the man. And now ever since, she's, like, running the women's division. So there's Becky right there. I think that's super cool. Like, yes, there's an Ultimate Edition of it, but, like, this basic is just so awesome. The next one is another Ultimate Edition, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. Oh my god. I cannot tell you, like, how amazing this figure is, man. Bray, of course, The Fiend, one of the most, like, infamous, one of the most popular characters in WWE history. I remember the summer of 2020 trying to find that Elite 77 Fiend Bray Wyatt, and I could never find him. He was like probably one of the hardest figures to ever find at Walmart, at stores. Then he gets the Ultimate Edition announced, and oh my god! I remember it came with the Fiend Universal Championship. Just so awesome. Like what a figure, what a character. Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, absolutely one of my favorite figures. Look at this head scan and the hurt and the heel gloves. Just so awesome. Absolutely one of my favorite figures of all time. Ultimate Edition as well. You can't beat it. Next up is another Seth Rollins. Like I said, Gears. It's an amazing thing. It's the Monday Night Messiah, Seth Rollins, from SummerSlam 2020. It's SummerSlam 2021 Elite line. He faced Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam 2020. And he came out to Rey Mysterio's old gear. Rey Mysterio wears like a Halloween Havoc. With it's so awesome. It's the pink with the question marks. Just pops up so good. Comes with the shirt as well and the kendo stick. But I love this head scan. This is just reminds me of like Raw in 2020 when Seth was leading it as the Monday Night Messiah. You got the man bun here, and they just like nailed it. This figure's also awesome as well. Love it. Seth Rollins, my favorite wrestler, as I mentioned. He's probably like, yeah, I have the most, like if there's a wrestler I will have the most figures of, it's Seth Rollins. Easily. And another thing where Gears is really the thing. It is the Chase Elite 115 for McIntyre. This is literally a figure that I've had for like 2 months, but when he came out with this gear at WrestleMania 39, I'm like, if they ever make a figure with this, I am buying it. I don't care if I have to go through great lengths. This is the Chase, so it was hard to find, and I found it. It took me a while to find, but I found it. It's just so awesome. The gold and the white is from that banger of a match, the Triple Threat match for the Intercontinental Championship WrestleMania 39 with him, Gunther, and Sheamus. Gunther won. But that match is one of my favorites all time, which just makes this figure even better. And the gear is just absolutely awesome. The gold and the white. Oh, like it's so simple, but it's so beautiful. Drew, again, like I guess it's hard for like guys like Drew to like get new gear. He did on this one for WrestleMania because special WrestleMania, and he nailed it. So absolutely one of my favorite figures of all time, with the gold and the white. So cool. This next one, it's another figure that I haven't had for too long, but I think you would be able to, I think there's some justice between this one. Because it is the Unseen 17, the last real champion, the GOAT, the collector's edition, the invisible John Cena, the literal, you can't see me John Cena. Like literally even the head, even the armband here, you can't see it. It is literally, there's the dog tags as well. This is probably one of the best figures ever made. Like when I found this, there was like 10 of them. I could have bought 10 of them, but I didn't. I just wanted one. Absolutely, just one of my favorite figures of all time. I mean, John Cena is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. There will never be another John Cena. It's absolutely awesome. Look at this and put some light on it because, like, you can't see it. It's invisible. Like, I just love it how they played it. This is an amazing figure. The idea, like, it's awesome. I don't know how else to explain it other than it's probably one of the best figures of all time, just like John Cena. To cap it all off, I mean, it had to be of this wrestler, didn't it? So there's no real order to these ones. Maybe towards the end, like the John Cena I just showed you, is probably closer to the top compared to some of the other figures. But this one is my favorite figure of all time. Just beating out the Seth Rollins I just showed you. It was this Seth Rollins for the longest time. But with some hard thought, I've declared this my favorite WWE figure right now in my collection. And of course, it's Seth Rollins. It is the Ultimate Edition. This is another one I have had. But like literally, this figure is absolutely awesome. It's its greatest hits because I couldn't get it the first time. The neon like lights gear and this amazing jacket, just so sick. Absolutely my favorite figure of all time. Let me show you just the figure. This came with a couple of head scans, but the one I have it on now is probably my favorite. But yeah, the gear, the lights, it's just so cool. This is like 2020, like 2 Seth Rollins, when you're shooting for the United States Championship. I just love it. It just screams Seth Rollins. Got the little pattern there, which is so sick. Absolutely my favorite of all time. All time, maybe not yet. Maybe it's a bit too early to say that. But yeah, definitely, absolutely an amazing figure. So there it is. There is my favorite WWE figures in my collection. Hope you guys did enjoy. This was a highly requested video So hope you guys liked it. Drop a comment down below which one is your favorite out of these, or let me know what let me know what's your favorite figure in your collection, or some of your favorites. Be sure to let me know. I'll be happy to know that. Because aside from that, there is my favorite figures in my W collection. Alessio's wrestling shows. Alessio's favorite figures in his collection. Hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, let me know which one's the best. Let me know which one's your favorite. Let me know the favorites in your collection down below. Drop a like on the video if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe because we love wrestling videos. I'm trying to post one more for you guys. And now, hope you guys did enjoy this one. And I'll see you in the next video.